What's up, YouTube? This is Swine from Hebrew Legends, and I'm coming to you today with another episode of our Traveler series. This one is for Melbourne 1.0. I've been visiting here for about an hour now, and these guys are it, man. They're an elite war clan. They do their homework. They're the real deal. They've got some great Town Hall 9 players, some really strong Town Hall 10s. Pretty much all green warlog. Got a couple losses in the last 15 or so, but other than that, a lot of great wins, a lot of one-sided thrashings. Great players, fun group of members, and they are doing it right. So anybody Town Hall 7 plus really looking for a war clan, consider Melbourne 1.0. They have a feeder as well, Melbourne 1.1. So even if they fill up in 1.0, consider their feeder, because I popped by there initially as I was trying to get into 1.0, and they sound like a good group of guys as well. So check them out, man. These guys are legit. I mean, look at this. They steamrolled their last clan. Just romped on them. Obviously, Fellowship, their opposing clan, was not a terribly good clan, a little bit outmatched. But Melbourne clearing the 9s, cleaning the board, just great. They're doing things right. And not a lot of Town Hall 10 attacks coming down on 9s. These are all 9 on 9, so really good stuff, guys. Lots of replays to pick from. So I'm just going to pick a few that I watched initially and talk about some of the stuff I saw in there. Let's look at this first one by, I'm so sorry, I'm going to butcher this name, Sangi. I feel horrible about that, but you're a great attacker, man, so I apologize for ruining your name. This base is just a paradise for anybody who can HoLo or GoVaHo. So he sees it and just absolutely abuses this guy, man. No question. He's going to start, actually. Brought a couple giants for the lure. What you can't see is that this clan castle reaches the outside. I mean, that's a horrible circle, but you get the idea. Its range reaches out here, so he's going to drop a couple giants in here, and they're going to get the lure. And first thing I'll say about this, actually, is that he follows it up with a couple hogs. Didn't need the hogs, man. Save those hogs. You're left with only 8. It doesn't really come into play, but it could have. So anytime you can get a lure with a giant or two, just send that. He's going to bring him to the top. Got an archer for an anchor. He brought a traditional kill squad, witches, and some barch to line them up and whatnot. He gets them all lined up, and then he drops a couple golems because he's shattering. I don't actually like this. Melbourne does a lot of this, and it's certainly one way to do it. I think on the whole, it actually ends up being more efficient to lure them, up here with that archer, bunch them, and then drop your kill squad up here to take care of them. Create a funnel and let your units path their way in themselves. Essentially, what this does is gives this, CC a whole lot of time to just beat up on his golem. So if you can see his golem with the AQ, at least 3-point, a mortar and 2-point defenses in that CC, he's down to a fifth of his normal health, and that's just that's a waste of your golem. If you're gonna bring 2 golems, you want them to do tanking, beyond the initial set, beyond the initial wall. So my one piece of advice to Melbourne, to you guys as a clan, is to bring, instead of dropping the golem as kind of a distraction for the opposing CC, if you're going to lure and bring a kill squad, just bring him to a corner, bring him to a side, and take care of him out there. Small thing, definitely not picking on you guys, because I've seen plenty of clans do this, but it's one slight adjustment I think that you'll see a difference on. Takes care of the queen, no problem. Bombs himself into the first layer, and then he's going to jump right into the core. Perfect jump. Everything looks good. Everything's going in. Pretty straightforward. And here come the hogs. kind of dropped from the top, and he only has 8, remember, because he burned 2 at the start. He only brought 10. I'm not actually sure about the drop up here. I mean, I may have just come in from this side. They would have gone to the Archer, Tesla in here, bounced around. Same deal. Would have less pathing, less of a chance for them to break off like they did. A couple went over there. But, I mean, you can see what's happening. Spells in the core, rage and heals, and he's already dropping loons. He sees that this is down. I love this loon drop. Love that loon drop. Even though the air defense is not down, it times it perfectly, and it doesn't even get a shot off by the time these loons pop in. So, really nice job there. And, I mean, dropping archers, dropping the rest of his barge for cleanup, guys. You can tell this thing's over. Beautiful attack. Still got some tank up, which is not a bad thing. Just indicative of the fact that he just kind of wrecked the base really quickly. Great attack, man. Again, I apologize for not being able to say your name. But it certainly doesn't detract from your skill, so nice job. Let me show another one here. Let's just go down the line. Was it the next one? Yeah, I think it was the next one. Let's look at Bane Loki on their number 10. This is a kind of an offshoot of a Dragonflower base. It's not great. Not a great variation, but you know, it's a tough base. Surgical Hog or something like that would beat up on it pretty good. A Shattered LaLoon from this side even. He's got 2 air defenses, air sweeper, and a queen. If you're lucky, you may even come out with an X-bow. So that could have done that as well. But he comes in with a beautiful hog attack. Couple things I wanted to talk about in this one. Giant goes down with a few hogs. Solid. Couple too many hogs, I can already tell. Yeah, so you've got 3 moving on. Which you didn't need. If you're going to drop the giant and you're only taking out 1 defense, you only need 3 hogs max backing it up, so 20 troop space. And I think you sent in 5 there, so a couple too many maybe, but just a small thing. Again, with this distraction golem, I wouldn't use it. I mean, look at how much health already down to the red. That's going to pop. Yeah, that pops even before it gets in here. So, I mean, you burned 30 troop space as a distraction, which is just, you know, there are better ways to do it. So if you're going to bring witches, those skellies are going to distract the whole time. So drop the witches in the corner behind some barch, drop your queen, and let them do the work. He bombs in, and, you know, I don't even think he needed... Yeah, I don't think he needed the bombers. A jump spell right here would have done the trick. You would have got in both spots, no bombers necessary. But good. I mean, the bombers were overkill. They got you in anyway. Give you a little leeway on the jump spell in any case, so not a bad thing. Hogs came in, 2-finger drop from kind of the southeast, and love the pathing on this initial portion. They come in 2 lines and then they join up again, ready for that second heal. The only bomb spots in this base are here. He trips 1 with his kill squad, which is perfect. There's this one too, but we saw earlier that there's a Tesla. So, and you know, chances are it's going to be here and here, and they are. Tesla's popping the other 2 positions, and gets a little lucky here as 1 or 2 hogs just trip that giant bomb, but not bad by any means. Could have been worse, and sometimes that's what it takes. So, like this distraction giant at the end. Those hogs get bounced, and the 2 wizard towers turn on them, and that, I mean, that really saves the 3-star. That 1 extra giant that you had. So, good heads up play there. The rest is cleanup. Got a few hogs left, enough to do the job. His queen's down, no heroes, but cleanup mini, cleanup whiz on this side. Hog doing work over here. Nice job, man. Good attack. Let's look at a couple more. Let's do, which one was it here? I think it was 14. Yeah, Zarn. Zarn is their 16 on the opposing 14. Not not a great base, but you know, again, you got to be able to attack bad bases if you're going to be an elite war clan, and Melbourne just stomps on these bases. It's pretty fun to watch, honestly. I think he must have waited for a little bit before he started dropping stuff. Okay, so Hogs come in right off the bat. He's got 2 or 3 on each defense, so pretty hefty initial investment. But for that, he ends up getting 3 defenses and the lure. So decent trade. Not a bad trade. Brings him to the top, and the distraction golem comes in again. Looks like a 2-1-2 out of the CC. AQ goes in behind, but again, this golem's blown up before that even happens. So bombers to break him in. Jump spell again. Not a bad. I don't even know if just to be, you know, a nitpicking jerk. You probably didn't even need the jump spell. I mean, the main thrust of your attack are, you know, the 23, 24 hogs that you have left, and given that their pathing might be a little confused, you know, hard to predict with these close defenses, which way they're gonna head. So I may have saved that as brought 4 heals instead of the jump, because you've got no golem left. Your heroes are just jumping into storages, tanking for 1 expo, but your queen would have got that anyway. So, you know, what's it for at that point? But in any case, yeah, I'm nitpicking things. It's not a big deal. He obviously 3-starred the base and did it under 2 minutes, so he wrecked the base. But just little things for improvement, maybe. Hogs are coming around. Queen on this side, just cleaning up. King decided to take a walk, but it actually works out for him pretty well because his hogs are going to end here. And lots of kill squad in the core still, which is great. Witches, wizards, the whole deal. Hogs split on them, which is fantastic. Heroes are split. I mean, cleanup just couldn't have been cleaner. Really nice job. Which is great. You kept that kill squad alive the whole raid, which is really nice. Nice job, Zaharn. Should we show another one? Yeah, let's show another one. Why not? Let's look. Was it Locky maybe? Yeah. Tommy on Locky. That's what we'll see. This will be our last one. I mean, you know, any variation with Valks are always fun to watch. So, featuring that one. Golem goes in on that archer tower. This one needed to be a little wider. I assume he was trying to get it in here, but you know, no problem. Again, the bombers and still bringing a jump. Probably don't need both. If you're looking, I mean, these are going to be core Teslas probably. I don't know, but to get the Valks in, yeah, I mean, you could have just jumped here, and they would have done the same thing, more or less. So, one thing, like the 2-finger drop on either side. Good deployment. Heals early on this side, but this Tesla is being tanked here. This mortar and this expo are being tanked, so he waits on this second heal spell, which is a great heads-up play. I may have dropped them both, at least been tempted to drop them both initially, but that really saves him a few hogs and saves him, allows the pack to be healed up all at the same time, right near the end. That Valk is going to trip that giant bomb, which was just great, and look how little health. So tanky. Fun to watch. Yeah, just wrecked the base. Valks jumped into the core. Again, not a great base. Giant bombs, I guess presumably outside. This one didn't get tripped, but you know, the symmetry rule, I imagine it's there, and then singles in the core, but you know, he's got like 20 hogs left. Beautiful attack, Tommy. Nice job, man. Love the little GoVaHo. So nice job. Yeah, guys, that's all I have for you. It'll be a bit longer video featuring Melbourne here, but they deserve it, man. This is a great clan. Anybody that's looking for a clan, again, check them out. They're a war clan, and they're doing great things over here. So shout out to Steve, who let me in the clan. Appreciate the invite, man. Thanks for watching the YouTube and getting your clan hooked on it as well. You got a great group of guys here, so nice job, man. I'll keep an eye out for you guys. Try to pop by every now and again, see how you guys are doing. In any case, guys, until next time, this is Swide from Hebrew Legends. You guys have a good one.